guys, this video is to help people come up with additional ideas for windows. So I have this help sheet with the pictures of some finished drawings. It says 1-point perspective city examples, and I did this to kind of help you out. There are some that are better than others. This person did a good job, but I do not like these over here. I don't really think that those are in perspective very much, so I would avoid doing things like that. This person's is a great example of different designs that you can do. It does look a little intimidating, but I want to go ahead and I want to show you a couple more examples of how to do windows, and then that could help you out. So I'm going to go to my document camera. And on the last video, I showed people how to make a basic windows that separate, a checkerboard, and also diagonal lines. If you were unsure of how to do that, go back and rewatch the video, and that may help you out. So the first set of windows that I want to show you how to do today is this, where there's 3 windows put together. So we're actually going to need 1, 2, 3, 4 lines that go to the vanishing point. So maybe pick a building that's a little wider. This one's a little short. That's all right. I'll do this one. Okay, so I'm going to need 4 lines. I'm going to put my ruler on the vanishing point. I'm going to try to fit 4 lines in here. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, so I have 4 lines. Now I'm going to take my ruler and I'm going to put my ruler on the top of the roof, and I'm going to move it down a little bit, and I'm going to draw a line in between that first and last line that looks like this. Then I'm going to move my ruler down a bigger space. It's still the same slant as the roof. Keep that in mind. You got to do that. And I'm going to draw 2 little lines that are next to each other. Move it down again. Okay, big space. Move it down again. All right, now what I'm going to do, I could actually leave it like that, and that would be a building design. But if I want the windows separated, I'm going to take my eraser, and I'm actually going to erase in between these lines. Just like that. So now I have a set of windows that are separated, and they're also together. The 3 are together. Now, I could do this again on another building, and that would count. That would be fine because you can repeat it one other time. Or what I could do is I could use my ruler to make a different design. So I could take this, and I could make sort of like a geometric design in the inside. And since it's a diagonal line, I didn't have to put it to the vanishing point. So here's my design that I did. And this is how you're going to make different designs in your buildings. It's difficult to come up with these, but I'm really not thinking about it too much. I'm just adding lines that follow the rules of 1-point perspective, and that's how you make different buildings. Let me show you another one that people have liked in the past. Let's see. On mine, I'm going to show you how to do this one. People have asked me how to do this outside one. So you're going to need 2 lines that go to the vanishing point. So here is 1, and then 1 kind of on the other side. 2. That's pretty close. I might move that over a little bit because I don't like it. I could leave it. There's no right or wrong here, but I don't like it. Okay, so my ruler is still on the vanishing point. Then what I did is I took my ruler and I put it on the slant of the roof. I moved it down a little bit because I wanted to make a border. And then I erased these 2 lines. So it was almost like a in perspective rectangle. Okay, then I took my ruler and I put it on the roof again. I like the metal edge of the ruler. It makes it more precise. Move it down, and then I put 3 little lines next to each other. So 1, move it down, 2, move it down, 3. And then I spaced a big space, and I'm trying to keep that slant the same because remember I'm grading on that. 3, move it down again, 1, 2, 3, move it down again, 1, 2, 3. And then what I did is I shaded this outside. And again, I wouldn't spend too much time shading with your pencil. You don't even have to if you want, because you're going to have to do Sharpie on this anyway. So I'm going to go through. I could shade that in if I wanted to. Let's say I wanted to make a variation on this window. So I did this one, and then I could do it all over again. But let's say I wanted to put like an X in the middle. Remember, an X does not have to be in perspective because it's a diagonal line. So I could go through, make an X. Some people also want to put some circles on here. That's fine. You could put a few circles. So then I have another that changed the design altogether. If you have the side of a building, you still have to put a design on it, but it could be simpler. So if I have this side of the building, just like this, and then I use the slant of the roof, I could make something a little simpler than making it complicated, but you can't just color in the side of a building. If you have one that's super small, get teacher permission, and I might let you do it. All right, so I would continue doing this. Again, if you need other ideas, which sometimes can be a problem, is getting the ideas for the building. I have this one, which is a great example, and I have this one here. And then I'll try to add mine also just to give you a little bit more ideas. Thanks so much.